Hey guys, as you can tell by my title, whichever side it's on, I'm doing the TMI tag. This was posted by Miss Glamour-Roxy, and I figured, hey, why not? I haven't done a tag in a very long time. Okay, so basically this is just 50 questions about everything. So let's get started. Question 1, what are you wearing? I'm wearing tank top and Sophie shorts. I'm in bed. I mean, hey. 2, have you ever been in love? Yes. I've been in love a couple of times. I've really, truly been in love twice. Yeah. 3, ever had a terrible breakup? Kind of. The actual breakup itself wasn't terrible, but the reason for breaking up was awful. Also, I've been in a breakup where I didn't have a terrible time, but the person that I broke up with didn't take it too well, so I guess it was kind of a terrible breakup for them. Question 4, how tall are you? I am 5'8". I am pretty tall. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly in my legs, so I mean, you can't really complain. How much do you weigh? I have been, this is funny, I've been the exact same weight since 8th grade, and it doesn't fluctuate. Well, okay, it does, but it'll fluctuate by like 0.1. Like, it's ridiculous. I have weighed 118 since 8th grade, and I am now 19 years old, which, yeah. I'm not sure how old I was in 8th grade, though. Yeah. Basically what had happened was, when I was in 8th grade, I was this short, little, like, muscly gymnast, so, yeah. And then as I got older, I started to lose the muscle, and I got taller and got boobs. So it just kind of, like, slowly switched off. It's to the point where I've never been 117 and I've never been 119. It's always 118, which is really weird. Question number 6, any tattoos? Not yet, but I'm definitely looking into getting some. The thing is, I know I only want to get one because I don't want to be one of those people that's covered in them. But I know that if I got one now, then I'd be like, oh, no, just one more, just one more, just one more. So I want to wait until I'm mature enough to actually just get one. Tattoo ideas. I think I want either Real Men Don't Rape on my rib, love on the side of my boob for breast cancer, or a puzzle piece on my ankle for autism awareness. So they're all kind of meaningful. It's just a matter of actually, like, picking one. Alright, question 7, any piercings? Just my ears and my belly button. I think I want to get, like, the little stud on my nose, but I'm not totally sure on that. I keep changing my mind, so it's kind of like, shouldn't do it if I have second thoughts. Question 8 is OTP. I actually had to look up what this meant because I had no idea. It's one true pairing, meaning your favorite combination of characters. As of right now, my favorite combination of characters is Barney and Robin from How I Met Your Mother. I don't necessarily like them in a relationship, but I like when they hang out together because either in season 1 or season 2, they kind of go out and have like a bros night where they like play laser tag and smoke cigars, and I just think it's awesome that like Robin's a lot like me where we get along better with guys and like we can do shit like that and just have an awesome time, and I thought that was so cool. Favorite show? As of right now, it is How I Met Your Mother because my brother got me hooked on it and I'm like in the middle of watching like every episode. But favorite shows of all time? I really liked Weeds. At first I really liked Breaking Bad. It got boring after a while and I just couldn't get back into it. I love White Collar because Neil Caffrey is perfect. And yes, I know that he's either gay or bisexual or nobody's really too sure on that one. Yeah, I think those. Oh, and I also used to like Leverage a lot, but that's not on at the moment. Just because the girl in it, Parker, is crazy and awesome. What's next? Number 10, favorite bands. I listen to a lot of different music. Favorite country has got to be. This is actually a tough one. I love the way Luke Bryan looks, and his songs are great. But I think that Jason Aldean's songs kind of like kick his out of the water. But I still love you, Luke Bryan. You're gorgeous, and yeah. Rock and roll, old school rock and roll. Definitely somewhere in between like AC/DC, Metallica, kind of like newer age rock and roll, A Day to Remember. I really don't listen to rap. I love Kesha though, like that's like pop. Yeah. But besides that, like I don't really listen to mainstream music. Question 11. Something you miss. I miss. This is gonna sound really, really ridiculous. I miss high school. I really do. I never thought I would say that. I really thought that I was gonna be like, yes, no, thank God, I'm done with high school. And for the longest time, that's how I was. I'm like, oh, high school sucked. But talking to people now, apparently I was actually considered cool in high school. I just didn't realize it. I really thought that I was a loser until, like, now that I graduated and everybody's like, oh my God, like, you want to be friends? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought you hated me. They're like, no, I love you. Like, they're like, why didn't you, like, talk to me more in high school? And I'm like, the fuck's going on? I don't know. The whole thing's complicated. Number 12. Favorite song. Oh, Lord. Favorite song of the moment? I can't even think of that. I don't know. I really don't know. Favorite song of all time is probably Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. Just because I was so obsessed with it for so long that it's kind of like one of those, like, I don't know, you kind of have to love it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I have a lot of favorites for songs that I just can't decide. How old are you? I am 19. Zodiac sign. Okay. I'm an Aquarius, but I'm also something else. I always just say I'm Aquarius because my birthday is January 20th, which is the first day of Aquarius, but it's also the last day of, I believe, I don't know, so it's one of the C ones. I'm really not sure. I always just went by Aquarius, but apparently I'm considered both. Quality you look for in a partner. You have to have a similar sense of humor to me. Not just because you need to be able to get along with me, but you need to be able to get along with my family. How I describe my family to people is we're a bunch of sarcastic little assholes. And if you can't take a joke, you really just, it's not going to work out. You won't be able to hang out with my family. It just, yeah. Favorite quote. That's actually really easy. So I was going to be like, oh God, I don't even know, but that's really easy. It's if when somebody calls you ugly, smile and watch the jaws drop. This is something I came up with back in like 6th grade when I had a lot of trouble with like, I don't know, I guess bullying. What I thought was bullying, but like hearing people's bullying stories, it really wasn't bullying. I guess it was just teasing, but that's beside the point. Basically the quote just means that even when somebody's trying to put you down, like ignore it and just kind of smile and you'll shock them into like stopping. I don't know how to explain it properly, but to me it like makes sense and it actually really means something to me. Favorite actor. Oh God. See, it kind of depends. Alright, actually no. Favorite actor of all time has got to be Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey so much because he's played so many different roles. Yeah, he can play the funny guy, he can play the stupid funny guy, and he can play the serious guy. Because one of my favorite movies of all time is The Number 23. He plays a very serious part in that movie, and I don't know, I just loved it. Favorite actress, though? I don't think I have a favorite actress. I don't know, I guess I'm more into the guys than I am to the girls. Really not thinking of anybody at the top of my mind. Scarlett Johansson's pretty awesome, though. Oh, another favorite actor, which is shocking to my friends. One of my favorite actors right now is Robert Downey Jr. I used to hate his guts. Hated him. But my family's very into Marvel Comics, not to be confused with DC. No, I do not like Batman, Superman, or any of those. This is like X-Men, Fantastic Four, the Avengers. That's all Marvel, and my family's really into that. Growing up, I never actually read the comics, but like my brothers did, and they would like kind of reiterate the stories to me. I loved Iron Man. Loved everything about Iron Man. I thought he was awesome. I wanted to be Iron Man. Then when I found out that Robert Downey Jr. was playing it, I was so crushed at first. But by the third one, he completely won me over. I guess because the actual Iron Man movies were so good, I just, for some reason, I don't know, fell in love with Robert Downey Jr. Not, like, physically attracted to him or anything like that, but the actual, like, acting was awesome. Favorite color? I always say purple, but it's really not. It's really pink. Hence, like, pink, and everything I have is pink. Oh, God. I don't want to be a girly girl, though. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Loud music or soft? Loud. Need my music blasting. I have a lot of trouble listening to soft music. I don't know. I usually just tune it out. Like, I'll put it on, like, if it's in the car, just so that, like, when there's that awkward silence, it's not actually silent. But usually like my shit blasting. Question 20. Where do you go when you're sad? Okay, I actually have 2 places I go. One is called the Catwalk, but we're not allowed to go there anymore because it's train tracks, and apparently a lot of people were smoking things they shouldn't have been smoking down there. But it was a really cool place that if you follow me on Twitter, which my Twitter is 23lala23, I post pictures a lot. It was literally just covered in graffiti, and it was awesome, and I don't know, it was just my place to think. Another place to go to think, though, is my roof, because the way that my house works is the garage is, like, next to it, and I'm the only one that has a window on that part, so I'm the only one that has access to the roof that's, like, above the garage. So it's literally just my space, and I can just go sit out there, look at the stars, and just think, and it's awesome. How long does it take you to shower? 20 minutes. I really try to, like, cut it short, but I can't. I don't know what it is. It always takes me 20 minutes. But the actual shower itself takes, like, 5 minutes. I just spend, like, 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after. Like, it's, I don't know. I just let the water heat up, and then, yeah. Question 22. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? That completely 100% depends. If I'm actually... I don't know. It completely 100% depends. It can be anywhere from 30 seconds of literally, like, I know what I planned out what dress I was wearing, and I'm literally just throwing that dress on and doing my makeup in the car. Like, that's the easy one. Or if I actually have to, like, put thought into, like, these pants want to match this shirt, want to match these shoes, and then I want to actually do my hair. It takes, like, 2 hours. So yeah, it all completely depends, which I guess that's kind of how every girl is. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. I have been in 3.5 fights. One was on YouTube and actually got a decent amount of views. I've also never really lost a fight. The reason why it's 3.5, by the way, is because I was in 3 actual fights, and then one, my friend got into a fight, and like other girls jumped in and started getting up on her, so I kind of jumped in on that one. So it's like 3.5. But yeah, that's like a story for a totally different day, the fights that I've been in. Question 24. Turn on. I guess when guys have, like, seriously, like, blue eyes or seriously green eyes, I don't know, if I start staring into your eyes and your eyes are gorgeous, I just kind of, like, instantly, like, I'm turned on. It's cool. Turn off. Guys that talk too much. Like, I mean, I understand, like, yeah, sometimes it's okay to, like, go on your little rants, but, like, the guys that'll just sit there every single day and go into detail about their life, like, ugh, leave me some mystery. Like, I just, ugh, can't stand it. Last thing that made you cry. Oh, wait, no, I totally skipped, like, 3 questions. Question 26, the reason I joined YouTube. The reason I joined YouTube is because I was bored. Honestly, I was bored. 27, fears? Terrified of the dark. Terrified of the dark. Well, okay, wait, rephrase this. Not terrified of the dark, I'm terrified of the things that are hiding in the dark. Okay. And I'm scared of werewolves. But I'm scared of werewolves because my father made me watch a werewolf movie when I was sick, and I was, like, 7 years old. It was, like, one of the first times I remember actually, like, staying home from school because I was sick. And we watched a scary movie. Ooh, did not like it. 28, the last thing that made you cry. I actually don't remember. I know I definitely cried recently, but see, I'm the kind of person that if I cry, like, I'll tear up for a second, think about something completely else so that I don't actually cry. So the last time I, like, fully cried, probably when I found out my ex was gonna be going to Afghanistan. I think that's the last time that I like really, really cried. Which is kind of messed up because the girl that I was friends with at the time, when I found out, like, I ran up to her, gave her like this huge hug. I was so upset, and she literally just kind of like ignored it and was like, "Yeah, let's go." It's like, "Whoa, thanks, bitch." Moving on. Last time you said you loved someone. A couple of days ago, I was talking to my ex, and we still, like, I love him like a brother slash best friend kind of thing, so, yeah. Oh, I take that back. I say I love you to my best friend Shelby all the friggin' time. I'm pretty sure I texted her that, like, an hour ago, like, yeah. But that doesn't really, like, count as, like, an I love you. Meaning behind your YouTube name. It's an old nickname I got, like, years ago, because somebody's last name is similar to Lala, and we just kind of, like, changed it. I don't know, it's stuck. I was Lala for years, which I don't really understand, but whatever. Last book you read. I'm trying to think. Only because the last book I read, like, I read a lot of books over and over again. The last book that I read that I hadn't already, like, read previously was the third Divergent, which was Allegiant, I believe it was called. Yeah, it was Allegiant. That's the last book that, like, I hadn't already read, because, like, I read Matched more recently, I read The Hate List more recently, but I've already read those in the past, so I don't really count those as, like, a book that I just read. The book you're currently reading, I'm actually not currently reading any books, and I'm usually never, like, currently reading something, because I'm the kind of person that'll finish a book in, like, a night or two, so, yeah. Last show you watched, How I Met Your Mother. Last person you talked to. Last person I had a serious conversation with. Last person I talked to was Melanie. She was over earlier. It's my next door neighbor. She's also my best friend. Well, one of my best friends. She moved next door to me when she was 1, so I was like 3. And we've kind of been like pretty close ever since. I keep losing my place. The relationship between you and the last person you texted. I'm actually not sure who the last person I texted is. I'm gonna find out. The last person I texted is my friend Shelby. Shelby right now is probably one of my current best friends. I spend almost every day with this girl because she dorms at Rutgers, and I don't know, I don't like being home, so I just kind of like go hang out at her dorm, and we've kind of been inseparable for the past like 2 months. I love her, she's crazy, but yeah. Favorite food? Oh my god, I'm so hungry right now, so everything sounds so good. I really don't know. Favorite? God, this is rough. Favorite food, like, in general, I mean, like, I'm a huge fruit person, so I guess mangoes, but I haven't really been eating them because they're not in season at the moment. I don't know. I haven't really been, like, this is gonna sound weird, I haven't really been eating, like, I've just kind of, like, I don't know. I haven't been eating something just because I really love it, I've just kind of been eating to eat. I guess, if that makes sense. Place you want to visit. I want to visit Penn State. My absolute best friend in the world, Josh, well, I call him Joshy, goes to Penn State, and I've been dying to see him. He lives in Rhode Island, and I live in Jersey, so we really never see each other. The last time I saw him was, like, 3 or 4 years ago at, like, sleepaway camp, and that was the only time I saw him. He's one of those best friends that I literally just text, and, like, he knows everything about me, and I don't know, but I really want to go visit him at Penn State. Last place you were? Downstairs? No. Do you have a crush? I do, actually, but I'm kind of sort of seeing somebody right now, seeing somebody else, and, like, it's just kind of, like, it's one of those crushes that, like, I think I only really like him because I know I can't have him because I'm really, like, seeing somebody already, so, I don't know. Last time you kissed someone? I don't know, a couple days ago. I don't know. Last time you were insulted. Last time I was legitimately insulted? I really don't know. I really don't remember being insulted recently. I have a tendency to not let things get to me, though. Yeah, I really don't remember the last time I was insulted. Favorite flavor of sweet? What, like chocolate? I don't know, I love everything chocolate. If you're talking like lollipops and stuff like that, I always go for the blue. Always, so like blue raspberry or whatever like that. Like Jolly Ranchers, blue Jolly Ranchers are the best. I also really like red, so if the blue of whatever kind that is isn't good, I always go for the red one. What instrument do you play? Don't actually play anything anymore. I played guitar at one point. That didn't last long. Played bass guitar for one point. That really didn't last long. I played trumpet for years. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it for instruments. Favorite piece of jewelry? My watch. I'm not wearing it right now because I took it off the shower and I think I left it in the bathroom. I have a Mickey Mouse watch that I wear every day. Last sport you played? Well, okay. Gymnastics, but I mean, it's not really a sport that you play. It's something you do. I guess the last sport I played? What? I don't remember actually playing a sport last. It had to have been soccer. Because that's just kind of like what my family does, is play soccer. So, it's gotta be. Last song you sang? Timber. Shit's been stuck in my head forever. Yeah. God. Favorite chat up line? Sports. Anything to do with sports, 9 times out of 10, it's some guy I'll be wearing like a Flyers shirt and I'll be like, yeah, you need a new shirt. Stuff like that. That's usually how I start my conversations. Have you ever used it? Yes, I've used that many times. That's actually how I know most of my guy friends, is usually like they'll be wearing like a Devil's hat or something, because I take hockey very seriously. Huge New York Rangers fan. So yeah, if I see you wearing an ugly Devil shirt, like, I'm gonna tell you. Last time I hung out with anybody was like an hour or two ago. I don't know. Whenever my neighbor was here, we hung out. I don't know. And who should answer these questions next? All of you guys. Duh. I mean, what kind of question is that? Alright, so yeah, if there's anything that you guys want me to elaborate on that I talked about, I will be sure to do a video on like let's say if you were really curious about the type of music I listen to, I can go on a full-on rant on music and post that if you'd like. This video's really long, so I gotta get off. Thank you guys for watching. Comment below if you do another video, like, let me know. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys.